Wolfpack is back with the mass destruction. Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with another edition of Mr. Hornsby83 Topics, and as you can tell by the belt, the Wolfpack shirt, I'm going to be doing a wrestling topic show, and I'm going to start with WWE. And the reason why I'm starting with WWE is because it looks like they're finally coming to their senses. Thank gosh they are, because WrestleMania wouldn't have been worth getting if they wasn't coming to their senses. I mean, you got a lot of great things on the card. You got John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. That should be good. I hope Bray Wyatt wins, which I will be doing a reaction show too. Prediction and reaction. Actually, I'll be doing a full-on review because I'll be ordering WrestleMania this year because... and then you got Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. And if Daniel Bryan wins, he gets a shot at the title. Triple H wins, Triple H goes into the title main event. And please, please, please let Daniel Bryan win, because if Triple H gets in this match and Batista or Randy Orton walks out with the title, I'm gonna be done with WWE, period. Yeah, I know the last video I did about WWE was an FU WWE topic. But I also talked about TNA and Ring of Honor on that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to WrestleMania now with all the changes they made. Then they got AJ Lee, which is unfairly having to run a gauntlet against all the divas for the Divas title. Of course, they expect the Duke against AJ Lee. Bias like that. But yeah, WrestleMania is going to be really good this year. I want to get to the Hall of Fame class too, because you got Jake the Snake, a very underrated wrestler, very great wrestler. The Ultimate Warrior, which I feel is long overdue, just like I feel the Macho Man's long overdue. Lita, very great to see Lita finally getting in the Hall of Fame. She's the first diva to do the crazy high flying stuff. No other diva did any of that before Lita showed up. And, you know, I ain't seen no divas really do much of that lately. Paul Bearer. Oh, man, magnificent. One of my favorite lines of Paul Bearer's, well, I used to make fun of it, but it was also one of my favorite lines, is, "Oh, yes, Undertaker! Oh, yes." So I'm glad Paul Bearer's getting in. Don't know who's a duck to me, but Carlos Colon, I forget that one. And Mr. T, and I figured he'd be in it because of his part. He played in WrestleMania 1 and 2. He was in both main events. Well, he was in the second main event for WrestleMania 2, the main event, WrestleMania 1 with Hogan. And I was so excited. Well, I was a little frustrated, so I didn't have time to get excited because something else was going on at the time that Razor Ramon was getting announced in. But I am really glad the bad guy is getting in, Chico. And then WWE, when they played the packaging, they mostly showed the stuff with the stuff he did with WWE, the promos. I used to love watching those promos when Razor Ramon was first coming in. You see him doing all kinds of funny, crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Razor Ramon getting put in the Hall of Fame. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Carlos Colon, hopefully him get put in the Hall of Fame brings Carlito back, because Primo's already there still. But I love to see the return of Carlito Cool, which was another talent WWE wasted in their freaking 10 years of garbage like Cena. Where, you know, Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate. Another match. Brock Lesnar, Undertaker. Hopefully it's a good match, like their matches used to be when Brock Lesnar was first here. Alright, but yeah, all the stuff leading up to WrestleMania has been great. And it looks like lately they might be building up. Well, apparently not, because Big E's going to be in that that Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I was going to say, it looks like they were building up Alberto Del Rio to hopefully take the Intercontinental title from Big E Langston, but we ain't going to see that. But, yeah, WWE, not frustrated with them right now. Last time I was frustrated with them because it didn't look like they were going to change anything at WrestleMania, but who knows. Yeah. But, hey, now it looks like things are going to change, and finally, hopefully, this WrestleMania produces the new face of the company, and Daniel Bryan. I still wish it was CM Punk, but CM Punk's gone, and the fans have been chanting for him, but we probably ain't going to get to see him back, which is saddening. I mean, really saddening. I am seriously sad. I am not being sarcastic about this. I want CM Punk back. I'm sure all the other fans do. They've been chanting his name for freaking ever, but we ain't gonna get him back. WWE ain't gonna change their thinking on CM Punk, I guess. But now I'm gonna move on to TNA, which has been doing some pretty good things lately too. First thing, Dixie Carter's not there no more. Hallelujah. If that's true, if it's real and not just a storyline, hallelujah. But if it's a storyline, no hallelujah. But if it's not, hallelujah. And the way things are being run right now with TNA, things are going great. Guys are getting title shots that should be getting shots at the belt. Well, you got this James Storm Gunner thing going on, but you know, it's just a way to push Gunner. And I watched TNA just earlier tonight. And, of course, Gunner beats a great wrestler. And my opinion about Gunner is a CM Punk want to be. That's how I feel about Gunner. CM Punk want to be. But James Storm, I love him. He's awesome. The stuff they've been doing with Bully Ray and Bobby Roode's been pretty good as well. I'm really excited to see how that plays out. You know, Bobby Roode is one of my favorite wrestlers. One of the top 10 wrestling my original list had Bobby Roode and Daniel Bryan and them on it, but then I had to do a different list because I kept forgetting that night. My mind was cloudy that night that I did that top 10 wrestlers current day. And haven't seen Austin Aries lately since he lost the X Division title to this El Tigre guy or whatever his name is, Tigre or something like that. Which the only reason I think they gave him the belt is because he's being endorsed by one of the greatest wrestlers of all time as well, the Great Muta, who is also a personal favorite of mine. And if you don't know who the Great Muta is, and you're around my age or a little bit older, you weren't a true fan of old school wrestling because Great Muta was amazing. And if it wasn't for him, guys like the Jerry and that wouldn't exist. So you need to think. And if you don't know who Great Muta is, you need to look up Great Muta because he's one of the greatest wrestlers ever. And in my opinion, he was better than Sting back in the day. In my opinion. I might get hate mail for that, but hey, that's how I feel. Another thing that I was really happy about, then I got mad about because right after it happened, it went back to the morons. The Wolves win the tag team titles, the greatest acquisition TNA has made in the past few years was the Wolves, and they give them the tag team titles, and a few days later they lose them right back to the retarded Bromans. What the fudge is wrong with you guys? You have this great team like Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, two of the greatest current day wrestlers ever, and you have them win the tag titles. Then they lose them to these two freaking bozos who ain't worth nothing. They're a waste of airspace. The freaking bro man. They're a bro joke. How about that? But that's one of the negative things I got about TNA. There's still a couple other negative things about TNA, like how they keep crapping on Magnus' title run. I know it's part of the storyline to make it because of the cowardly way he won the title. But still, it's just dumb. And they're still boosting Ethan Carter III, even though Dixie's supposed to be gone. It's just dumb. But now I'm going to move to Ring of Honor, which this year's been a little better than the last couple of years they've had. They've been doing a lot of great stuff. The acquisition of AJ Styles was really great. The match he had with Jay Lethal was amazing. The match he had with Roderick Strong was amazing because you know what? I love Roderick Strong and I love AJ Styles. They are two of my favorite wrestlers of this generation. I like Jay Lethal too. I love the stuff he did in TNA with the black and cheese mill thing and that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, now before I close out my video, I'm going to talk about the WWE World Heavyweight title. Now, I wonder what they're going to do with that. I mean, like I said, it looks natural with the two belts. Looks better than when Jericho had this belt and the Attitude Era belt. But, I mean, and if you're going to have the two belts, when somebody says they're going to win the WWE World Heavyweight title, they should, instead of saying, I'm going to take that title from you like it's still one champion, like it's still one belt. They should say, I'm going to take those belts. But I think what they'll probably do with it, probably a couple things. They're either going to have a new title after WrestleMania, which hopefully Daniel Bryan will be hoisting that new title. Or what they're going to do is they're going to take the World Heavyweight title, like the spinner belt last year, and retire it. And just, you know, rechristen this WWE Championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Which would make sense. Another thing they could have done, instead of having Rock unveil that belt last year, what they could have did, if they were planning on uniting the WWE Championship, World Championship, what they should have did is kept the spinner around and have this match with Randy Orton and John Cena. Randy Orton wins, because that was, I guess, the plot anyway. Randy Orton wins, goes all the way to WrestleMania. Either if he wins to keep the belt, or if someone else beat him for the belt, then Triple H would present Triple H's staff would present the new belt, which is what they got right now. But I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, either way, no matter what they do with that championship, it's fine with me. I'll be good with anything they do with it. Rather new belt, keep the same belt, and get rid of the world title. I don't know. But, you know, just unify those two belts. Don't unify Intercontinental US. You can use the Intercontinental US like they used, like the European Intercontinental used to be used. But, yeah. But, that'll do it for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. Tune in on YouTube or my Facebook fan page. And until Saturday, which will be my review show, if not Sunday, NWO Wolfpack for life.